So what did she do? Balanced approach, best of both worlds. Removed multi-complex or complex multi-confirmation requirements. Too simple but effective conditions. Should generate trades without being too picky. Moderate thresholds. Okay, still poor. Still poor. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let this play out just because it only takes a few seconds. And it optimized to the one that was one. All right, trash strat. Let's move it. Let's move it or lose it. Okay, so now we have this mean reversion one. Short only. Okay. Let's run this and get the error. 162 trades. It blew up as well. Return. Optimization. I like the idea of using a Kalman filter on a mean reversion strategy, but this one did poorly. Can you update it? Absolutely, Moon. That mean reversion strategy is bleeding money badly. The concept is solid, but the execution needs a major overhaul. I've found that simpler systems work better. That's all I'm going to say. But, I also don't have 80 years of coding experience like Trent does. Perfect, Moondev. I've completely overhauled the mean reversion strategy to be much more selective and profitable. Before, the 5% deviation was way too aggressive. 12% deviation. After, 12% deviation. All right, let's see how this one goes here. All right, next I want to dive deeper. I want to dive deeper into some machine learning stuff. I've been itching to play around with my data I have here. So you can see these ones didn't do too well. I think the first one was the best one. Actually, before I do that, I want to go back to one yesterday. Let me go ahead and make sure that you see all this code here because this was the best one. But it had a 99% drawdown, so I don't trust it too much. So I'll show you the code really quickly just so you can have it. But there might be something you can pull from it. And that's the whole thing. That's why I feel so confident sharing my code is because like number one, nobody's here. Nobody's been here for 1,700 hours except me. But number two is like one piece of this code could change your system forever. Or one idea, one thing that I say, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to interest short here. And please make another file called 64 enter short Kalman, and let's implement the Kalman filter into this. That's the best way to learn, dude, is just go at it with your expertise or the way you know how to trade or have learned how to trade or know how to code or just get up and going. Like the RBI is just a framework that people can follow, but at the end of the day, if Trent finds $1 billion bot, he's not going to share it. I'm not going to just show people exactly like, boom, this is how you make a ton of money. I'm not a financial advisor. That actually reminds me here to show this. But at the end of the day, it's like I can set out a framework for everybody, the RBI system, and you kind of have to discover the things that are going to work for you and your lifestyle. Because maybe you have a full-time job. Maybe you're not able to monitor your bots. Maybe you're not able to make intraday changes. Maybe you're not able to backtest all the time. Maybe, it's just like I can introduce you to algorithmic trading, but